Under the Lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. Tonight we've got a good matchup in store between the San Diego Padres and the Pittsburgh Pirates.
And now, your 2000
Major League Baseball on the show starts now. Steven Brault, the southpaw out of the Golden State, gets the call here. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, you always like to begin the season on a good note. In his first start of the year, he did just that, picking up the win. There's nothing he'd like to do more than to get number 2 in this one here.
Striding in is Tommy Pham. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. Had to wait back on the changeup, and he did a good job just to make contact.
The offensive game plan today is certainly to see the ball up. This guy is known on the mound for sinker changeup combination. He's going to try and establish down in the zone to get swing and a miss or ground balls consistently. You have to find something above the belt to get loose on.
Just low with the slider there. That's ball 3.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
And that's through for a hit. With that, the inning opens with the Padres getting their leadoff man on base.
Tip your cap if you're the pitcher right there. That was a great battle. Couple of tough pitches. Offensive player able to work himself deep into the count. Pitcher on the attack. But chalk one up for the offense on that.
Into the box now, Ivan Castillo. Called strike, and he's behind 1-2. Pham aboard here at first with nobody out. Struck him out. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
And that misses ball 4, so it's first and second now with only one away. Here's Manny Machado now. He had a homer in the ballgame yesterday afternoon. And that's on the outside corner, 1-2.
Hey, I still believe in my heart the best pitch is a well-executed fastball down and away, and that's exactly what that is.
This ball gets down. Let's see if they try to score. And the run will score as the Padres are on the board first. It's 1-0.
Nice job in the box right there. Just a professional, clean AB. Didn't cheat to anything. A lot of guys could have rolled that foul down the line. Not the case right here. Kept his hands back, stayed calm, and delivered a nice base hit.
Into the box, Eric Hosmer. Hit the target, but this is low, 2-1. Dero, Dan, we look at this Pirates ball club as they enter play here tonight. Well, they've been on a pretty good roll of late. Winners of 7 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, we had a saying in Texas, hit or get left behind. And that's exactly what this team did in their last game. Scored a bunch of runs, but good approach at the plate, working the ball to all gaps. Line to line, this team swung the bats well. I'm going to be looking for that again in this one.
A chance now to give you a look at the Padres starting lineup. Who's the one to watch, Dan?
Well, I love the way Eric Hosmer plays the game. He's one of those guys you want at the plate in those big game-defining moments. He's such a clutch hitter. I love watching him in those situations, and hopefully we'll have that in this game as well.
Swing and a ball hit high, but not very far out toward right center. Reynolds will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. Friars forced to settle for just the one. Blake Snell gets the start for San Diego in this one. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, it's hard to have all 4 of your pitches on, but I think if this guy can have 2 or 3 of his 4 pitches and have command of them, he's going to have a really good game.
1-2 now. Into the windup and the pitch. Hit down the third baseline. Throws in time, and that's out number 1. Now a moment here at PNC to take a look at the Pirates lineup card in this one. Who stands out to you, Danny?
Look, Matt, everybody should be looking at the guy in the 3 spot. I mean, this guy is a career 300 hitter. You talk about consistent. He delivers a good at-bat and clutch hits basically every time he walks into the box. I love watching this guy.
So now to the plate, Brian Reynolds. And that misses. 2-1. Guys, the swinging Friars as they take the field here tonight. They've been playing better than 500 baseball of late, 5-3 in their last 8 games.
Yeah, Matty, this team has been playing really well right now. And this is case in point. Chance to jump out again to another 1-0 lead. They've really been doing that. They've been on attack, early offensive, almost ambush-like approaches to their at-bats, and it's working for them.
And it's 1-2.
If the offense didn't already know, man on the mound's got his A-game fastball working today.
Popped him up. Hosmer into foul territory. And that's going to land foul. The 1-2 offering looked like a slider that time, but it's 2-2. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
You can bet these hitters are taking note of what the guy on the hill is working with. A long at-bat like this in the first inning can reveal a lot.
Payoff pitch one more time. Hit hard to short. Scooped up. Throw to first with time to spare, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Pirates. It remains 1-0. In to hit will be Trent Grisham. The pitch. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Evans arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first out. So bases are empty with 1 out now, and Jurickson Profar will be the next to bat. Ground ball sent back up the middle, fielded cleanly, and there are 2 away now. Bases are empty here with 2 away, and that brings up Austin Nola. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Frazier is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. Padres down in order, and after an inning and a half, it's 1-0. Now to the plate, Colin Moran. He's set to lead off the home half of the second. Trying to pick up that outside corner, but this misses, and it's back to even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Fouled away. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch.
You can certainly tell at-bats like this one frustrate the heck out of a pitcher. But you got to find a way to stay composed and execute your plan.
And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat. So 1 out and nobody aboard. And that'll bring up the power bat of Edwin Encarnacion. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1. Clint Frazier waits on deck. Hit sharply on the ground. And that finds its way into center for a 1-out base hit.
That's the battle, Matty. Working yourself into a 3-1 count, having count leverage and getting ahead to a fastball. You don't get too many opportunities throughout the course of a game to have full count leverage, and he took advantage.
At the plate, Clint Frazier. A ball and 2 strikes.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Yeah, guys, he's got so much respect for this guy's fastball. You could tell he was out in front on that slider. I think he goes to the well one more time with that pitch.
And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
Batting 7.
So next to hit is Phillip Evans. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Hit on the ground out to short. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. Pirates leave 1. They trail this one 1-0. Digging in will be Tommy Pham. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. Changeup taken for ball 3, well below the zone. Ivan Castillo waits on deck. This is line to left. And that's in for his second hit of the afternoon. So the leadoff man is aboard to start out the inning.
The batter, the second baseman.
To the plate now, Ivan Castillo. Out in front there as this one's pulled off to the left side. A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
He's just got great strikeout stuff. In his last start, he racked up double-digit Ks, and it looks like he could finish up in that range again here. He's really an exciting pitcher to watch when he's sending guys packing like this.
3-2, full count. Fly ball out toward left center field. Left fielder giving chase. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away.
The third baseman.
Digging in now for San Diego, Manny Machado. He singled first time up.
Yeah, and he's got to feel super confident right now. He's the only real offense in this game. Guys on the mound have been executing every pitch.
Runners on the move for second. Pitch outside. The throw is not close as he's in there with a stolen base.
I like the decision to steal right there, and it worked out. With 2 outs, there's not a lot to lose if you get caught, but if you get there successfully, all of a sudden you're just a single to the outfield from pushing a run across. You know he wants to end this inning right here on 3-2, but I don't think we'll see him lay one in on the next pitch there with a base open to work with.
Frazier gets under it and makes the catch to end the inning. Padres leave 1, but they're up 1-0. Jacob Stallings will be the next hitter. He was 1 for 4 with a 2-bagger in yesterday's game. Now a foul tip that's held onto at the plate, and the count moves to 1-2 now.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence. He's got great body language on the mound. He's got fastball command and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
Pops this one up. Tatis moving to his left. Throw to first is in time for the first out. Cole Tucker digging in at the plate. He turned in a 4 for 4 line in the game yesterday, so we'll see how he backs that up here. Strike 2 as the fastball is let go. Had him fooled as he swings through the curveball. 2 down.
I think that's one of the toughest calls for an umpire to make. The check swing appeal, hitters rarely feel like they went, and I don't think he likes getting rung up there by the first base umpire. But looking at it, it's hard to say for sure that he didn't go around.
Now the 2-1 pitch is an off-speed pitch taken for a ball.
When a pitcher puts you in the proverbial rocking chair like he's doing right now, you have to take a deep breath. You can't start trying to guess along with him. Trust your fundamentals and stay on that fastball.
And this is popped foul, but perhaps playable behind first. And Hosmer will just look this one in, and the inning is 1, 2, 3 go the Pirates. They still trail 1-0. The 1-1 home. Hit hard on the ground to second. Newman fields it cleanly. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th.
the right fielder is a fine.
So now to the plate, Will Myers. Maybe a little jumpy there as he swings through the fastball.
When you get yourself to a 3-1 count and you get a fastball, those are the ones you really want to punish. Couldn't get the bat on it, so we'll see if that comes back to haunt him.
So it was a swinging strike three. Will Myers is sent packing for the second out of the inning. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Big sweeping breaking ball right there. A good pitch, but if he wants to get him to swing at it, he'll have to bring it in a little bit closer to the strike zone.
3-1 to him now. Into the windup and the pitch. Lifted out towards straightaway center field. Reynolds is on the move for it. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for San Diego, but they're on top 1-0. So now here is Brian Reynolds. Flew out last time up. Here comes the 1-2. And there's a line drive. Base hit to left field. Running hard. He's digging for second.
Around second now, and they still haven't flagged this one down.
And the Pirates have something going to start the inning. He's in there with 3 bases.
And that's his first triple of the season. The way he exploded out of the box, you knew he was determined to get to third, and he made it happen.
At the plate now, Ke'Bryan Hayes. Tried to fool him with the changeup, but he won't offer at it. 3-2. Now he extends nicely, and this ball is driven to right field and deep. It'll die on the warning track as the catch is made, and here comes the runner from third. And the run is in to score from third. It's 1-1.
Great job of offensive execution there. Leadoff triple, and then the sac fly to bring home a run.
Next to stand in is Colin Moran. Bases empty and 1 away following the sac fly. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Hey, after that hit right there, Dero, that extends his hitting streak to 6 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. 6 days in a row with knocks will help you sleep better at night, Dan.
Stepping in now, Edwin Encarnacion. And this is a ball to Encarnacion. 2-1 now. And a half swing here, but this is in there for a called strike 2. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. Belted high in the air out to left. A ball that's carrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch. Next up is Clint Frazier. Trying to send him packing for the second time. And it's fouled away. Ready with another 2-2. Ball 3. 3-2 now.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
And this ball's pretty well struck high and deep to left field. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. A 2-run job by Clint Frazier. First home run of the campaign for him, and it's given the Pirates a 3-1 lead.
There's still some game left to be played, but that one swing could end up being a deciding factor in this one.
Into the box now, Phillip Evans. Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. Here now the 2-2. Left side, taken in by Machado. Throw on to first, gets him, and the side is retired. But they strike for 3 in the inning, 2 on this 2-run home run. We're through 4. So here's the Padres DH, Jurickson Profar. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. And that one skips up over the wall for a ground rule double. In now, Austin Nova.
Well, that will bring a smile to a manager's face every single time. First hitter of the inning just squares it up and bounces it over the fence. Even if it stays in the yard, that's a double either way.
Hits are now even at 4 apiece. It's a 2-2 count to the Padres catcher. Did well just to make contact there as he spoils off a good changeup. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Center fielder giving chase. He gets there and makes the play for the first out. Back to the top of the order. Now time is called, and this might be to buy a little time for that reliever to get loose. Here's the Pirates skipper up out of the dugout now on his way to the mound. And he's going to motion for his bullpen here. That'll do it for the starter tonight. So he'll head to the dugout after working just 4 1/3. Not enough to qualify for the victory, as his bullpen will have to go a long way to hang on to the lead. Dwayne Underwood Jr. will come on out of the bullpen as he'll be appearing in his 3rd game this season. The 1-1 home. On a line, that's a base hit. And they won't risk it at 3rd, so they're at the corners now with only 1 away.
First game of a new series, and he's already sitting on 3 knocks right now. The pitching staff might have to make an adjustment going forward.
Back to the fastball, but it's upstairs. 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Props to the hitter right there for laying off with a guy on 3rd. You want to be aggressive, but you have to get a pitch you can drive.
He struck him out. The 3rd time he's fanned in the game. At the plate now is Fernando Tatis Jr. And they're runners at the corners now. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. So the lead runner holds on, but the trailer will take second. And with first base open, it looks as though they'll go after the next guy with the force at any base now in order and 2 men gone. And in steps Manny Machado, trying here to plate the tying run from second. Might have gone after ball 4 there as this one's fouled away off to the right. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. And no trouble for him as he makes the catch to end the inning. Pods leave them loaded, and it remains a 3-1 ball game. Joe Musgrove will come on and make his 4th appearance in this campaign.
Number 44, Joe.
So stepping in is Jacob Stallings. Here comes the 1-2. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Center fielder giving chase. He's there and records the first out. Next, it'll be Cole Tucker. Struck out in his first at-bat. Down low, 2 balls and a strike. Looks like double-barreled action now in the San Diego bullpen as they get a lefty and a right-hander up to throw. 3-1 the count to the Pirates shortstop.
You could pretty much book it that a fastball's coming. A challenge fastball right here. He cannot allow the 9-hole hitter to get on base with the top of the order looming.
Throw just does beat him to the bag, as that was pretty close. Now into the box, Kevin Newman. He was retired after popping out in his last at-bat.
Yeah, I don't mind him trying to drive the ball in the air, but he can't collapse the backside, and that's exactly what he did in his last at-bat. Look for him to stay a little taller and keep that upper half a little bit more over.
Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Swing and a line drive, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. Swing and a little blooper to center. Grisham charging forward, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass. So here is Brian Reynolds as he'll dig into the left-handed batter's box.
Been a struggle for him hitting from this side. And as a switch hitter, you really hope for some more consistency from both sides of the plate. But that just hasn't been the case for him batting lefty against these good right-handers.
The 2-1. Fly ball out toward left center field. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. And this one will bounce into the wall. And the runner will score from first. And a relay home. And he will come all the way around to score. Unbelievable.
Boy, the home fans are loving that inside the Parker. Looked like he was carrying a piano around his back when he rounded third, but he made it. Somebody get him an oxygen mask.
So now to the plate, Ke'Bryan Hayes. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone.
Hey, the bullpen needs to step up in this situation. I gotta believe the manager was hoping for way more than this.
Myers on the move. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. So it's 2 runs here on 2 hits. And now Eric Hosmer. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far.
Outside, that's the ball.
And now a fastball, but he's able to hold off on it, and it's 2-1 now.
This is why the manager pencils these guys in the middle of the order. Big spot, time for them to get back in this game with a couple quality ABs.
And the Friars are in business right away. It's a leadoff double.
There's no question he's been struggling at the dish lately, trying to do anything to get himself going. So he's got to feel pretty good after that double. Not to take anything away from him, but I think I could have probably hit that pitch.
Yeah, that's one of those gift pitches, not the location he was shooting for. Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called. 1 away.
Flat out locked him up with a changeup right there. Usually you're trying for a swing and miss when you throw that pitch in a 2-strike count, but clearly he wasn't looking for it, so it's a backwards K for him.
Full count here. Here comes the pitch. And that misses, ball 4. So with 1 out, that'll at least set up the double play possibility here that could get them out of the inning.
The batter, number 10.
Next to hit is Jurickson Profar. He doubled his last time through.
Wow, the Padres have been scuffling so far. They need to get a big hit, and it's about time somebody comes through right about now.
The 2-2 pitch. Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball. Austin Nola, who represents the potential tying run here, waits on deck. And he misses again, ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base.
The catcher, Austin Nola.
Now the 1-1 pitch.
That's the ball.
It often becomes harder to hit the zone when the pressure starts to heat up.
Rolled slowly down the third baseline. Throw to first, not in time as the run is across to score.
The batter, the left fielder, Tommy Pham.
To the plate now, Tommy Pham. Filthy changeup that time, but he's able to make contact, and he'll get another chance. Lifted down the line in left. Left fielder giving chase. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away. And there will be no attempt to score here as the bases stay loaded with 2 gone now.
The second baseman.
Next, here is Ivan Castillo. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Took something off there as this pitch is in the dirt, but handled quickly behind the plate. 2-2. Here it is. And he'll strike out here yet again, as it's been a ballgame to forget thus far. 4 strikeouts. Padres able to pick up 1 on a couple of hits. To the bottom of the 6th we go. 4, 5, and 6 coming up. It's a 1-1. Is taken for strike 2. Action now in the Padre bullpen as it looks like a right-hander's getting loose out there. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And that misses, so it's a full count, 3-2.
And just when you needed a shutdown inning, a leadoff walk was certainly not on the agenda. He needs to bear down right here.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Pham arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first out.
The first baseman, number 25.
So 1 gone in the inning for Edwin Encarnacion.
Encarnacion.
A ball and 2 strikes now. Off the plate that time and a little high. It's even at 2-2. Out in front of that one. May have been looking fastball. Good job just to make contact. High in the air out to center field. Grisham is underneath this one. And that's out number 2. Clint Frazier will stand in again as we flash you back here to the fourth inning. This was a two-run home run that was definitely one of the big blows of the ball game to this point. Now the 1-1 pitch. Now a swing and a third straight fly ball here should get him out of the inning. 1-2-3. He's under it, and that ends the inning. Down in order go the Pirates, and it remains. Sean Poppen is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7. Seventh inning ready to roll, and stepping in will be the very fleet-footed Fernando Tatis Jr.
Always a tall task trying to rally back in the late innings, but I think this game could still turn quickly. A leadoff runner on base right here could be huge to get something going.
Got him to chase out of the zone that time. Fernando Tatis Jr. is retired to kick off the inning. Now one hit foul over to the right side as the count moves to 1-2. Fouled off. Here he comes again, 1-2. And a wave and a miss on a ball that was way out of the strike zone. There are 2 away now. 2 outs now in the San Diego 7th. And standing in, here's the first baseman, Eric Hosmer. And he struck him out. So a fine inning here as he strikes out the side in order. Pure dominance on the mound as he strikes out the side in order. We're back with more on this Monday night after this. Ready now is Phillip Evans. Grounded out in his lap. Max Kepler is up off the bench as he'll be asked to get something started in the home half of the 7th.
Max Kepler.
That misses, and we're even at 2-2. Full count to Max Kepler, 3 balls and 2 strikes. Jacob Stallings is on deck. And that misses, ball 4. It's a leadoff walk to start the home 7th. Next to dig in, Jacob Stallings. He flew out in his last debut. And here's a curveball looked at. Strike 3 called, and that's the first out of the inning. Up next, Cole Tucker. Third trip to the plate for him here. He struck out and grounded out in his first 2 tries. Now about a 58-foot breaking pitch that he wisely lays off here.
Well, he really needs to make this guy swing the bat right here. He's not the type of hitter you want to dance around with.
Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Up next to the Pirates.
So the Pirates batting order turns over and set to go. Kevin Newman. He reached on a single last time and later wound up scoring. Grisham makes the catch to end the inning. 1 left for Pittsburgh. They're still out. Max Kepler will stay in the ballgame now and take over in left field. So here's Will Myers. He'll start us off in the 8th. Travis Swaggerty is into the ballgame now as he assumes duties in center field. Hit hard on the ground to the right. And this is going to find its way into right for a base hit. And the leadoff man's on to start the 8th.
Boy, another base hit, and hopefully not another stranded runner, Mark.
Yeah, I can't tell you how frustrating it is for the offensive team not to be able to pick their pitcher up. A lot of traffic on the board. Somebody's got to come through.
Into the box, Trent Grisham reined in. There's one on to first, and that's the very last thing they needed at this point in the ball game, as there are quickly 2 away now. Jurickson Profar digs in next. 2 away here in the 8th, and time's running out on him, Danny.
Yeah, they don't have a lot of outs left to work with, so it's time for someone to make something happen if they're going to get back into this thing.
Swing and a liner. But this will not get down quickly enough as it's pulled in out there in center, and that ends the inning. Padres go down quietly. They trail 5-2. Matt Strahm is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the eighth. Brian Reynolds will be the first one to greet him, as he'll have to turn around and bat from the right side of the plate here. And he fouls this one off. Here comes the 1-2. Is taken for ball 2. The 2-2. Swing and a liner. So he'll add 1 to his total as that falls in. He's got 3 hits in this one. So it's a leadoff base hit to open their half of the 8th.
Hey, this guy's obviously seeing the ball right now. That's another hard hit single. 3 for 4 right there. He's looking super solid at the plate.
Now to the plate, here is Ke'Bryan Hayes. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. The 1-1 home is swung on and driven out to right center field. A ball that's well hit. Grisham will back up and put this away for a long out, number 1. On to first, and they get the double play.
Doesn't happen often throughout the course of the season, but right there, you talk about having awareness, taking advantage of a team that's maybe sleepwalking a little bit on the base paths. Unbelievable job to get 2 outs for the price of 1 in that situation.
5 runs, 7 hits, and 1 error in the contest for the Pirates so far. Nearly got the inside, but ruled the ball. Now some action out in the bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander begins throwing. Didn't threaten the zone there. Looked like it might have actually popped out of his hand a little early.
That was kind of a gift to the hitter. He's up there probably thinking of protecting on 2-2, but when you launch a ball that high out of the strike zone, it's obviously easy to take that one.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Adam Frazier will be summoned now to be the pinch runner.
Number 28, Adam Frazier.
Stepping in now, Travis Swaggerty. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field.
Hey, guys, I like the execution by the batter there. He got a hanger in the middle of the plate.
The right fielder, Clint Frazier.
Standing in now, Clint Frazier. And he lays off the breaking ball there as he moves ahead to 2-1. His career numbers against this pitcher, he's 2 for 3. He also has 1 home run. And he misses again, ball 3.
3-1 here. You have to make a good pitch on the mound. Grooving one here rarely works in your favor unless the hitter tries to do too much with it.
Hit back up the middle. And the 2-out threat won't pay off. The inning is over. Pirates strand a couple, and it remains 5-2. Adam Frazier is going to go ahead and stay in the ballgame and play third now.
Now playing third base, number 28.
Clay Holmes comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th.
Number 52, Clay Holmes.
So now into the box is Austin Nola. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's 1 gone.
Well, I have to give credit to him on the mound for not letting that previous pitch get to him. He wanted it, but he didn't get the call. But I love how he didn't let it affect him, and he comes right back with another good pitch and gets the punch out.
3-2 pitch. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Racing back the center fielder.
To the track.
And a leaping effort at the wall, but it's in vain. A home run. A solo shot that time for Tommy Pham. Second home run early in the year, and it's a 5-3 game now.
Oh, that swing has to feel good right there. If you look at the numbers, this guy does not give up many long balls. To take him deep in this spot certainly is huge.
At the plate now, Ivan Castillo. Down the third baseline, but a foul ball, 1-2 now. Into the windup and the pitch. And he strikes out again. And that's the 5th time he's punched out today. This has certainly not been his game. And that'll bring up Fernando Tatis Jr. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. Count full, 3 balls and 2 strikes. San Diego down to their final strike. Softly hit toward the hole. Scooped up. Throw to first will be in time for the final out, and the Pirates have taken the opener here at home as this ball game is over. And this evening's contest comes to a close, 5-3 the final. Pittsburgh took the lead in the 4th and held on until the end. Dwayne Underwood Jr. claims the win out of the pen, his first. Blake Snell was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. Clay Holmes earns the save out of the bullpen, his second. So that will wrap things up. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Wackney, and our whole crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, head to theshow.com.
Here now is our final line score tonight.
Hello there, baseball fans. Let's recap what went down around the league on Monday. Looking first at the NL Central, Brian Reynolds was a double away from the cycle, leading the Buccos to a win over San Diego, 5-3.
We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the San Diego Padres and the Pittsburgh Pirates.
And now, your 2021
It's Pirates baseball.
Pittsburgh
Next on the
Pirates.
show. Mitch Keller, the right-hander from the state of Iowa, gets the starting assignment. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, in a day and age where we don't see very many complete games, 6 really good innings in his last start to pick up the win, and I think they'll be happy if he can duplicate that again in this one.
Into the box, Jake Cronenworth. And we are set for baseball here this evening. This is on the ground over to first. Right to him. And he'll take this to the bag himself, and there's your first out of the ball game. And here's a chance to look at the starting nine for the visiting San Diego Padres. Danny, who stands out to you?
Well, Matt, you know they're getting a lot of production out of that #2 spot right now. He's had a tremendous season on the road. If you look at his on-the-road batting average, he's one of the best players in the league. He's hitting over 400 away from home, and that's the case here, so I expect to see him have another big game.
Frazier backs up and takes care of it, 2 away. So the bases are empty with 2 gone now, and up steps the big bat of Fernando Tatis Jr. He's got to hurry. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Padres down in order, and now the Pirates will take their turn in a scoreless ball game. Mike Clevenger will be on the bump for game 2 of the series. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, Matt, you know that 5th inning can be an awful demanding inning for a starting pitcher. It's kind of like Wednesday being the hump day during the day of the week. Every starter knows they have to go 5 innings to qualify for a win. He wasn't particularly good in his last one, taking the loss, and I'm sure he's hoping for a much better fortune in this one today.
Now at the plate is Adam Frazier. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Hit out towards second. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is aboard.
Hey, this game's starting off exactly the way they want it to. Leadoff single in the bottom of the first. After their pitcher went out there and threw a donut on the board, boys are flying around.
At the plate, Bryan Reynolds. And he will take ball 4. First and second now with nobody out. Ke'Bryan Hayes digging in now. 1-2. Frazier at second. Reynolds on at first with nobody out. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
#3 hole hitter up right now. Cleanup guy on deck. 2 ball, 2 strike count. I think pitcher wants to make something happen right here.
Easy fly ball into shallow center field. Center fielder giving chase. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out. Now a moment here at PNC to take a look at the Pirates lineup card in this one. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out?
Well, I think the focus has to be on the man hitting third. He's on a nice stretch. That's 3 home runs in his last 10 games. He's swinging the bat really well right now. And by watching his mannerisms in the box, he just looks comfortable in the plate. He's in some kind of a groove.
Into the box now, Colin Moran. High in the air down the right field line. Runners are at first and second with 1 away. Up and in here as he had to bend out of danger. Grounded weakly to the right side. And indeed, he'll not even try as he goes to first, and that means 2 men are in scoring position now with 2 away. So the next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Clint Frazier. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. A 3-1 count to the left fielder of the Bucks.
And remember here, there's an open base at first, so a walk is not the worst thing that could happen right here.
This is to left field and deep off the bat of Frazier. Gone! And that one had some extra distance. A 3-run shot down the line in left. Second home run early in the year. And the lead for the Pirates is now 3-0.
Boy, when this guy gets in a groove, he can hit him, and when he hits him in bunches. Hit a home run in last night's game, and if they continue to pitch him on the outer part of the plate, look out, this guy's going to do some major damage.
Into the box, Max Kepler, and he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. But the Pirates played 3 in the inning, all coming on this 3-run home run. Second inning set to go, and coming forward, the veteran outfielder, Will Myers, rolled slowly to first. He's got it, and he'll take this to the bag himself, and the leadoff man set down to start the second.
That's it. The first baseman.
Eric Hosmer to the plate now, and he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Bat explodes as this has popped up, and he'll find a way to dodge the shrapnel out there to make the play for out number 2.
The center fielder,
Here now the 2-2. Lifted down the line in left. Frazier is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. So they go down without a whimper here. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. Now it'll be Zach Collins.
For me, this is an important add-on inning here. Their little lead is cute. I like it, but keeping the pressure on, building that lead, that's how you bury someone.
Yeah, he just isn't that sharp on the mound right now. Had a rough start in the first inning, and now he's falling behind out of the gate here in the second. Some adjustments need to be made, and fast.
And he takes ball 4. Leadoff man's aboard here to begin the home half of the second. Digging in next, Kevin Newman. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. The 1-1 is laid off for ball 2.
Great game plan so far by this offense. They're not chasing any of those breaking balls out of the zone.
Fouled away. Working for the punch out and the offering, and it's fouled away. He's set. Here's the 2-2.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
That's back toward the mound. This will be a tough turn, however. Oh, but the feed is offline. Couldn't hit the shortstop covering the bag. So following the error, it's now runners at first and second. And digging in is the outfielder, Travis Swaggerty. 1-2.
Ooh, that's a good pitch to take a hack at right there. Change up in the zone. He'd like to have that one back.
Now a swing and a fly ball. And no one will get this one.
Well, somebody's sitting off speed right here. Only way he was late on that heater is he was expecting another changeup.
And this one's in the dirt. And a nice job to keep the runners at bay as the count moves to 2-2. Collins over at second. Newman at first with no outs. In the dirt here. The runners will hold tight, but it's a full count now, 3-2. A swing, and he pops him up on the infield, and the infield fly rule will be in effect here. So it's back to the top of the order now, and that brings up Adam Frazier. Now the 1-1 pitch is looked at for ball number 2.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Strike 3 called, and now he's 1 out away from getting out of this.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
Hey, this is a big pitch right here. Can't allow them to tack on any more runs. Let's see if he attacks his zone or buries something in the dirt.
Another 1-2 delivery. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
Now 2-2. This is the pitch where you want to attack the zone. If you go 3-2, then you put the runners in motion.
Hit in the air to center field. Grisham makes the catch to end the inning. Pirates strand a couple, but they lead it 3-0. Here's Jurickson Profar, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. Swing and a miss got him reaching. And he makes the throw to first. Profar is retired, and there's 1 away. So next to bat will be Victor Caratini. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Fouled off. Padres still with the big goose egg in the hit column thus far. And another foul ball.
He's certainly pushing the throttle and pulling it with those 4 pitches. Statistics class tells me I'm sitting fast.
A swing and a miss. He offered it a ball way outside the strike zone for out number 2. Stepping in next, Austin Nola. Lifetime against this particular arm. He's a perfect 2 for 2. There's a ball low. He misses with a changeup. And a great inning here as he gets another punch out and strikes out the side in order. So a pitching clinic there as he sets him down in order, all via the punch out. Don't go anywhere. More 2. Stepping up is Ke'Bryan Hayes. Flew out last time up. Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there.
Hasn't seen a heater yet in this at bat. One might be coming right here.
2-2 now. Into the windup and the pitch. Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up, and that's in there. Base hit.
Now batting, first baseman, Colin Moran.
Stepping in now, Colin Moran. And he'll lay off a fastball up in the zone here, and that brings it to 2-1 now. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Here now the 2-2. Right side. Oh, beautiful dive. He is out.
Great play right there. Usually the rule of thumb, it has to be a bullet for you to leave your feet and still complete the double play. Got the out at first base after the dive. I like it.
To the plate now, Clint Frazier. Lifted into the air to shallow center. Long run for the center fielder. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
Now batting,
Max Kepler the next to grab a bat.
Kepler.
So 1-1.
Hey, he's done an amazing job of settling down. 2 innings ago, I thought they were going to run him out of here. But now he's close to posting 2 shutout innings as a response.
Pulled toward right center field. After it is Myers. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. Pirates leave 1, but they're on top by a count of 3-0. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Jake Cronenworth as we begin the top of the 4th. The 1-1 home. Lifted down the line in left. Left fielder is on the move. That gets down, and the Pod's first hit in this one is good for extra bases. And he will make it there safely as he fires off the 4th with a leadoff triple.
Now batting.
So there goes the no-hit bid as they finally get their first knock of the game.
Better late than never, huh? It was a memorable first hit, too. I thought maybe he was going to be content to stop at second, but no way. He barrels into third with a triple. Maybe that wakes up the dugout, too.
At the plate now, Tommy Pham. Now he turns and smokes this one into deep center field. Catch is made. Runner tagging from third. And that'll put him on the board as it's now a 3-1 contest. Up next is Fernando Tatis Jr., the recipient of a National League Silver Slugger Award for his contributions at shortstop last year. A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out.
That was a good job tying him up inside on that strikeout pitch. It wasn't even in the strike zone, but with the hitter protecting with 2 strikes, that's the kind of pitch you can get him to offer at, and he's probably not going to do much with it when he does make contact.
He got him. Lively fastball that time, and it puts an end to the inning. So 1 run, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. To the ready to go in the bottom of the 4th, and now it'll be the catcher, Zach Collins. 2 balls and 2 strikes the count to the Pirates catcher.
I know he missed with a fastball right there, but this guy's arsenal, you can't figure out what he's trying to do. He's got a lot of different directions he could go in right here.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Grisham is under it to make the catch for out number 1. And stepping in, Kevin Newman. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Maybe too much break on the slider. 2-1.
Big sweeping breaking ball right there. Good pitch. But if he wants to get him to swing at it, he'll have to bring it in a little bit closer to the strike zone.
Count even at 2-2. Into the windup and the pitch. In the air out to right. Myers is under it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Travis Swaggerty digging in now. He topped out in his first trip. Had to wait back on the changeup, and he did a good job just to make contact. The 2-2 one more time. Changed up on him here, and this is grounded to short. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Pirates as the lead remains. All set for the start of the inning, and here comes the first baseman, Eric Hosmer, grounded back up the middle. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
You know, you hear me talk about having baseball timing, having a baseball clock. That play right there showed it. Pretty play. The dive and then the ability to get back to your feet quickly and make that throw to cut him down at first.
So now to the plate, Trent Grisham. Curveball, and he thought it was strike 2. Instead, it goes to 3-1.
A 3-1 count, tying run on deck. Good spot to be a hitter right now. You have to look for something middle in.
And this is swung on and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 5th.
I always like watching pitchers that attack with their fastballs until there's a reason to start mixing it up. He hasn't needed many of the secondary pitches so far in this one, and there was another good fastball for a strikeout there.
Now the 2-1 is laid off of for ball number 3.
Time to wake up the offense right here. 3-1 count, all in on something over the heart of the plate.
And, oh, that should have been ball 4 there, but it's a called strike, and that runs things full at 3-2. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. 3 up. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Adam Frazier. He singled and later scored back in the 1st, making him 1 for 2 so far. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
He might have to look for a different way to put this guy away on 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times, so he might be looking for it.
Oh, and they pulled a string on a good changeup there as he swings and misses, and he's set down on strikes for the 2nd time tonight. No one on with 1 down, and that'll bring up Bryan Reynolds. Liner towards 2nd. Throw on to first, 2 gone. Up next for the Buccos, Ke'Bryan Hayes singled in his last at-bat. Ready now with the payoff pitch. This is on the ground over to first. Hosmer has it, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Pirates, and it's still 3-1. Top half of the sixth about to get started, and digging in is the switch-hitting catcher, Victor Caratini. 2-1. It's a 2-2 count to the Padres catcher. Popped him up. Newman is there, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
The batter, the third baseman.
Now to bat, Austin Nola struck out in his last trip to the plate.
Sometimes you just got to tip your cap to the guy on the mound. He's getting paid to try and get you out as well. Anytime it gets up there north of 7, 8 pitch ABs, sometimes it just comes down to pure execution. Let's see if he makes the adjustment right here.
Edwin Encarnacion is going to come in now and take over following the injury.
Now playing first, number 25.
In now, Jake Cronenworth. Change up just off the black, and it's 2-1.
Hey, he threw that pitch with a purpose to get a double play. Good job to let it go by, though, as a hitter.
And he lays off here. A nice job. It's ball 4. First and second now with one away.
Now batting, left fielder, Tommy.
Line towards center field, but sadly for him, this will head straight to the center fielder as he puts it away without much trouble for the second out. Big spot here. First and second, 2 men gone, and that'll bring up Fernando Tatis Jr. I'll straighten him up there on that fastball. It's 1-2 now.
Wow, the Padres have been scuffling so far. They need to get a big hit, and it's about time somebody comes through right about now.
Ground ball sent back up the middle. On to first, and the Padre threat goes by the boards as that ends the inning. Padres leave a pair. They still trail it here 3-1. Mackenzie Gore enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the sixth.
Number 1, Mackenzie Gore.
And this is a ball to Encarnacion. 2-1 now. Hot shot to third and handled for the first out.
Now batting, left fielder,
Clint Frazier will stride in one more time as we flash you back to earlier. This was a big blow right here as he leaves the yard with plenty to spare. And he fouls this one off. We're in the 6th inning here in a 3-1 ball game. And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full. Max Kepler is on deck. Changeup too low. He walked him.
It's all a part of learning how to pitch in the big leagues. Major league hitters will not bail you out by swinging at pitches out of the zone. So he's going to have to continue to learn how to get guys out at this level.
And that's taken up and in for ball 2. Hard hit toward the hole. That's through, and he's got his first base hit. He's 1 for 3.
That's the cat and mouse of the game right there. You find yourself count leverage, you think you're getting a heater, he throws an off-speed pitch and you're still able to execute, that fires me up right there.
Phillip Evans will get the call to pinch hit here, and he'll find he has a couple of runners aboard with only 1 out in the inning. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
He's got a couple of pitches to deal with right here, but he's starting to lose command of his pitches. It might be time to take a step back and try to refocus on making some good pitches.
Fouled away. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are two gone. Stepping in once again is Kevin Newman. We'll see if he can come through in a clutch spot here. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 6. Hit hard towards center, and that's in there. Base hit. Now a long throw home. And he will beat the throw home. It's a 4-1 score now.
Boy, talking about picking your teammate up after that strikeout, D-Row. Big, and I mean big, 2-out RBI single.
Yeah, way to come through for your team. When you take the donut off your bat right there, you're trying to pick up your teammate. He had the right game plan, didn't come outside it, stayed through the baseball, and was able to come through.
And it's fouled away. Kepler on second. Newman at first. 2 out in the inning. 1-2 is an off-speed pitch. No dice. It's 2-2. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed. And with that, the side is retired. 1 in the inning for the Pirates on a couple of hits. Nick Mears is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 36.
Jacob Stallings is into the ballgame here as he takes over behind the plate.
Now catcher, number 58. Jacob.
So here's Will Myers. High and deep down the left field line.
This is why the manager pencils these guys in the middle of the order. Big spot, time for them to get back in this game with a couple quality ABs.
And the throw is not going to be in time as he's able to reach base safely.
Now batting.
Hey, that's a heck of an approach right there. Leadoff single in the late innings. Team's down a little bit. Let's see if this ends up being a huge turning point in this one.
In the dirt, and now let's see. In time, and he is nailed at second. Now the 2-1 pitch is swung on and missed for strike number 2.
We're going to see him throw that hard fastball early and often.
And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2.
That pitch was way down on 2-2, but give the hitter some credit there. Sometimes with 2 strikes, you're more apt to expand the strike zone, but he didn't and held off on that one that wasn't even close.
Swaggerty is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
The center fielder, number 2.
Next to hit, Trent Grisham. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. Gone. The season here.
Number 52.
Ready to begin the 8th and set to go as the third baseman, Austin Nola. 2 balls and a strike. Oh, not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1.
Down by a run, your guy needs to get on any way he can. His mentality has to be to shrink this strike zone to like the size of a soup can. No reason to swing at a pitcher's pitch.
Line drive to left. Frazier is right there as he puts it away. No problem for the first down.
The batter number 9.
Next to the plate for the Padres, Jake Cronenworth. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. Line, but speared on a hop. And that's the second out. So the next to bat will be Tommy Pham. He's got an RBI despite an 0 for 2 effort to this point. On the ground to the left side. Throw won't be in time as he reaches it first. And that'll bring up Fernando Tatis Jr. And now a good slider that doesn't quite catch the zone. It's 2-1 now. Padres shortstop ahead with a 3-ball, 1-strike count.
Well, this has been a long inning already, and I know he doesn't want it to get any longer. I expect a challenge pitch right here.
And there's ball 4 as this one gets away a bit.
Right fielder.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Will Myers. A base knock to the outfield could score the tying run from second. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. And it's 1-2.
In my opinion, one of the toughest pitches in the game to square up. Just a heavy sinker with good downward action.
Big spot. 2 out, possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. Got him swinging, and that's the 3rd out. Bottom. This is a ball to Encarnacion. 2-1 now. Padres are going to get something going out in the bullpen now as a left-hander has stood up to throw. Fouled away. The 2-2. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. That was a nasty-looking slider that time.
Yeah, that was really well executed, Matt. A classic strikeout pitch. You think it's fastball middle in, then it starts bearing in on your back leg, and unless you hit it...
This is to left field and deep off the bat of Frazier. And that one is gone! A solo shot that time for Clint Frazier. His 2nd of the game, and it's now 5-3.
You know, that's a huge home run at this point in the game. When you can tack on an extra run heading into the 9th, it's a big confidence boost to the whole team and pretty demoralizing to the opposition.
Stepping in now, Max Kepler. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage.
Yeah, you know, D-Row, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one here.
3-1 to him now. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. And it's fouled away. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. High in the air out to center field. Grisham makes the catch to end the inning. Pirates tack on 1 more on the solo home run. Jason Shreve comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th.
55.
First baseman Eric Hosmer is in. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Fouled off. The 1-2.
Ball. I got to count 2-2.
And he fouls this one off. And a splitter is over for a cold 3rd strike as he's left shaking his head. 1 gone.
the center field.
Indy.
Problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning.
That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
A ball and 2 strikes now. San Diego down to their final strike. This is skied into short left center. Left fielder coming in, makes the catch, and that's the ball game.
Well, they've taken care of business so far in the first half of this 4-game set, winning both and making it look easy, too. We'll see if they can continue this home dominance in the next 2.
And this evening's contest comes to a close, 5-3 the final. The Pittsburgh Pirates jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Mitch Keller earns the win, his second, permitting only 2 hits in 6 complete innings. Chasen Shreve wraps it up for the save, his second. So that'll do it for us. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to the new website, theshow.com.
Here now is our final line score tonight.